have little to complain. However, um, I've been very open about the situation that is happening from my part. Um, and it's very it's strange, and it's very it takes a lot for a person to come out and speak about the situation, because it tells your life is not perfect. But in order for things to change, and in order for people to understand what is going on, things have to be the truth have to be told. And the reality is that it's very it's being hard, because I'm trying to do my life as normal as possible, and going to places. Like, I don't have any diva shit. I don't, I function. I have to do all the normal things, like applying and housing and um, groceries and walking and going to exercise and going to work. So I've lived a very normal life, which is very deceiving from the life that is put um, to the public. And that's why I have to speak about, because people have a perception that I'm not aware of, but glimpses of it come to me. And that um, the section has a lot of bad implications and dangerous and safety implications for my real life. And that's why I have to come up and speak about what is happening. Basically, I've been used a lot. My image has been used a lot every day. And it's not like I have a contract with a modeling company or a television show. I don't have any of that. What happens is that anything that I do in my life is taken into photographs, into video, and used for something else. Like, I don't even play in the casinos. Like, I don't that's something that I don't enjoy particularly, and my image has been used for that. So it's very unfair, and it's very deceiving, because people are going to go and think, oh, she did that, and I never. No, that's not the reality. And the danger implication is that I have people trying to break into my place. Not trying, they break into my place. And people following me, like people that I don't know. Like, I go to the groceries, and there's this whole staff of people that have nothing to do with me, trying to control everything that I do, so it can be in a TV show. And that's not fair, because I'm just like, sometimes I just like and just go, like a normal person with with I'm not TV ready, and I don't have the best dresses. I don't have good clothes. I just go over there because I need to function as a normal human being, and all this is used to say, "Oh, look how she looks," or something, just to put it like into something that is not is has nothing to do with what is put as, but it's something out of my life. And it's very unfair. And pictures that are like from today, like, oh, that was like 10 years ago. No, that picture was from yesterday. And things like that people don't understand. Unless you live the situation, you won't understand it. And that's why I've been so open and come to the public. And at this point, it has come to the point that names has to be mentioned. And I know a lot of the names by people that work in my school, or people I went to school with, people that I work with. These names that have nothing. It seems like they are not the people from these shows, but they are, because in real life they look nothing like they look in television, and they use other names. But I know them. I know them because these are the people that I've been um, teaching me in school, or um, portray a student. Like, I've been to school as as a child with people that are like my mom's age or older. This is how unfair it is. Like old people competing with a girl and being mean and being awful cruel to a girl who is like, I can be the grandchildren and going after me just because I'm speaking out of the situation. And the things that they have done is not like little things. It's not like, oh no, this just portray a person in real life that you are not. It's just things like it's awful things like abuse and bullying, and just like um I can't even start. Like it will take a day or so. I can go on forever to try to understand this. So this is basically why I have come out and being outspoken, and I have to. And sometimes it seems like, oh, but she comes and speak about everybody else is a problem. No, it's not everybody else. It's that these people are portraying multiple people, many people. They take many names, and a person might be like 20 different people online or in television, and it's the same person. And in the social media, it appears to be like it's 20 different people, but it's not. It's the same person in many cases. And also, this is a group of people that have worked together for a very long time. It's almost like a cult. It's not almost like a cult. It's like a cult. And I haven't been part of a cult, so I don't know how that functions. But I know how that it is what it is. And these people just gone after whoever opposes them, and they use politics. They use their power. They use everything against them, and just because, like, there is no real reason to do this. And one of the most dangerous things is that these people that do this in television think that if they portray a person in television, they can take their identity in real life, and this is what is very dangerous. Like I have mentioned many names in things that are personal, and I have, and it seems like, oh, but these people like was no, that wasn't a very long time. It's happening now, and these people, just because you change your name or your address and your appearance, you're the same person, and it's not fair for that to happen. And one of the things that I have mentioned in the past was this woman named Victoria, who Victoria, and this is something that is common knowledge. Everybody knows that, and this is why I came to speak, because when I know things, it's because everybody knows it. So Victoria was dying or died of HIV. She actually faked her death, and this is the woman that plays Victoria Beckham, and she plays a lot of other characters. She has been in show business for forever, before I was born and all that. And then she portrayed college students, so many people, like family members. Like I am not related to this woman. So, and then she's one of those people who is posing as Diana Dar or Diana Marie Dar, and posting my pictures as totally Arthur, but they are mine, and as in one of her website festival. I'm not as like a media, like promoting my media, and she's not promoting my media, she's promoting herself. And that's one of the things that, like, if you want to be in show business, use yourself and don't use me. And it seems like everyone who wants to be in show business just come and take a picture or pretend like it's just sneak into my life just to use me as a catfish, and without telling me, and it's just, that's just abusive. That's just not a friendship, that's just abusive. And it has happened for many people, like, oh, let's go and do this. Like right now I don't interact much with these people, but before, like if I was in school, oh, let's go and volunteer or do this and this and this, and this all will be used as a show or in also kind of episode like The Boys. I don't even know, like I never auditioned for The Boys. I was never officially a contest in The Boys, but there I am. And one of the things of The Boys, like Christina, she does all these, like all these female characters and even male characters. She does all these people. Like she does all these different people, and she has never been off The Boys once season. And that's one of the things people don't understand, and that's like one of the things that switching her pictures and my pictures, and she just portray and disguises herself, and she does that, and she does a lot of voices, and she does a lot of different characters, and that's a job for her, but that's not my life. And why do you have to include me, and why do you have to use me so you can reach fame and have a life? Because I'm pretending to be like, there's like so many seasons of this program, and she's haven't been up once, and then she's there, but she's pretending to be other people. That's deceiving. That's very deceiving, especially since she has won herself. She's have won with her kids and her family. This is a whole family who is doing this, and is not giving opportunity to anyone else. And what they do is that they have these other people audition and try for these programs and reject them and use their talents and use their ideas, and then they get famous for it, and these other people then they go after them and don't allow them to come to the light. And that's my situation, so that they don't know who this is coming from, because it's going to be two. So if it's going to be two of them, they want to be the one that is famous, and that's what happens with a lot of patent sheets and ideas. That all these ideas and all these different people are being used by them, and they go so viciously because they're so viciously competitive through these people that they never see the life of the fame that they created and the things, and never get the credit or the money of the fame for the things that they're responsible for. And that's